Bravery isn't always loud. Sometimes it's quiet, sometimes it's a whisper instead of a roar. And in the wizarding world, the bravest moments aren't always the ones with wands blazing and epic music swelling. They're the ones where a character makes a choice when it matters most, even if no one's watching. So today we're diving into the top 10 bravest moments in Harry Potter. Yes, across both the books and the movies. And I promise, if you're like me, some of these moments are gonna hit you right in the chest. Let's get into it. Okay, this one always gets me. Before Hermione goes off to fight Voldemort, literally go hunt Horcruxes, she does something absolutely heartbreaking. She erases her own parents' memories, just wipes herself out of their lives, gives them new names, new identities, and makes sure they'll never even remember they had a daughter. And why? To protect them, so they wouldn't be targeted. That wasn't some flashy duel or big battle. It was a quiet act of pure love and sacrifice. In the movie, we get a tiny, haunting visual of it, but in the books, it hits hard. She didn't fight an enemy, she gave up her whole family, and she did it alone. Now, Ron, our goofy, loyal, insecure Ron. He's been jealous, unsure, and constantly overshadowed. So when that Horcrux locket throws all his insecurities in his face, those creepy illusions of Harry and Hermione without him, taunting him, honestly, he could have broken, but he didn't. He destroys it, not just literally, but symbolically. He destroys everything that made him doubt himself. This was Ron choosing courage over fear. And yeah, both the movie and the book nailed this one. Regulus Black. Honestly, how many of us skimmed over his name at first, thinking he was just a footnote in the Black family tree? But no, this dude discovered Voldemort's whole Horcrux plan. And instead of freaking out or running away, he made a move. He told Creature to take the locket and get out, then let himself die in that cursed cave so Voldemort wouldn't find out. No glory, no recognition, just quiet, deadly bravery. We never got this in the movies, and I kind of wish we had, because Regulus deserved so much more than a passing mention. Okay, this one might surprise people. Narcissa Malfoy. Yeah, that Narcissa. When Harry survives Voldemort's killing curse in the Forbidden Forest, she leans over to check him, and what does she ask? She doesn't ask, "Are you alive?" She asks, "Is Draco alive?" And when Harry nods, she turns around and lies right to Voldemort's face, says Harry's dead. Not because she wants to save him, but because she wants to get to her son. And in doing so, she saves everything. That moment, that choice, that's a mother's bravery. And it might have been one of the most subtle, powerful acts in the whole series. Now, this one's more direct. Harry saving Draco from the fiend fire. Think about it. Draco had done nothing but make his life miserable for 6 straight years. He turned him in, tried to kill him, mocked him constantly. And yet, when Fiendfire's tearing through the room of requirement and Draco's about to be toast, Harry goes back. He risks his life for someone who wouldn't have done the same. That's character. That's true bravery. That's Harry. Now we get to one of the most emotional moments in the entire series. Dobby, our sweet free elf. When he pops into Malfoy Manor and says, "Dobby has come to rescue Harry Potter," I swear, it's like chills. He's scared, he's small, but he still goes up against Bellatrix freaking Lestrange. And in the end, he gets everyone out at the cost of his own life. His last words? Such a beautiful place to be with friends. Like, come on, that's a hero, full stop. All right, let's talk about the Queen, Professor McGonagall. When it's finally time for Hogwarts to fight back, she steps up and takes command like an absolute legend. In the movie especially, we see her animating the statues, defending the school, and getting in that one beautiful, cheeky line, "I've always wanted to use that spell." I love her. We all do. In the books, she's powerful, but the movies gave her the epic treatment she deserved. This wasn't just bravery, it was leadership. Snape. Oh boy, Snape's story is one of the most complex in the entire series. For years we thought he was a villain, and then the Prince's Tale happened. Turns out he wasn't serving Voldemort, he was fooling him. He was protecting Harry all along, not out of love for Harry, but for Lily. He became a spy, he risked his life every single day, and he never told anyone. That's some next-level bravery. And when he whispers always, yeah, that moment lives rent-free in my soul. Now, Lily Potter. Voldemort told her to step aside. She could have lived, but she didn't. She stood between the most dangerous dark wizard of all time and her baby, and died for him. That act of love wasn't just emotional, it was magical. It created the protection that saved Harry over and over again. The movies touched on it, sure, but the books dug deep into what that meant. Lily's sacrifice is literally what kicked this whole story into motion, and that's why it's number 2. Before we get to number 1, quick shout out to some moments that nearly made the list but still deserve love. Neville standing up to his friends in Sorcerer's Stone, man's in his pajamas, shaking, and still tries to stop Harry and the gang from breaking rules. That's guts. Fred and George lighting up the skies with fireworks in Order of the Phoenix, blowing the roof off Umbridge's control, that was rebellion. With flair. Harry burying Dobby with his own hands, no magic, just grief, love, and respect. That moment was, wow, Luna comforting Harry after Sirius's death, not by sugarcoating it, but by getting it. Sometimes the bravest thing is just showing up and understanding. And Hagrid, carrying what he thought was Harry's body through the woods. Heartbroken, crushed, and still holding on. That hit hard. Okay, here we go. Number 1, Harry walking into the Forbidden Forest to die. No one made him. He figured it out. He was a Horcrux. And instead of running or panicking or trying to find another way, he accepts it, says goodbye to his parents, Sirius, Lupin, and walks alone, wand down, heart pounding, straight to Voldemort. He doesn't go to fight, he goes to die willingly, silently. And that right there is the bravest moment in the entire saga. Not because of what he does, but because of why he does it. He gives himself up so everyone else can live. And the way both the book and the movie handle that scene, with such respect, such silence, such heartbreak, it just sticks with you. Harry didn't become the chosen one because of prophecy. He became the chosen one because he chose to walk into the dark. And that's why, to me, he's the bravest of them all. So that's it, our countdown of the bravest moments in the wizarding world. Some were loud, others were barely spoken. Some came from heroes, and some from people you'd never expect. But all of them, unforgettable. Let me know, which moment gave you chills? Did we miss one you love? Drop it in the comments. And hey, shout out to the real unsung heroes like Regulus, Narcissa, and Dobby. They may not get statues, but they deserve our hearts. Until next time, just remember, happiness can be found even in the darkest of times if one only remembers to turn on the light.